welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing this jumpsuit that I'm wearing, which is the Paper Theory Zadie Jumpsuit. I saw that Claire from Penguin and Pear, she had this, she talked about having this on her list of things that she wanted to make. And this was about the time that Sew Together for Summer was starting on Instagram, and I had wanted to make this jumpsuit for that challenge. So I reached out to her and asked if she wanted to do a collaboration with me, because I thought this would be like something fun that we could do, and it would be a good way to show what this pattern looks like, or what this garment looks like on our two different body shapes, and then what worked for us and what didn't, and hopefully like impart some advice to you guys if you were thinking about making this pattern. So when you're done watching this video, go ahead and check out her video as well. I'll put her link to that in the description box below. So before I get on with my review, I'm just going to show you guys a little bit on this pattern, and then I'll put pictures of me at the end to show like the full length, just so I don't have to like push the camera back and, you know, move things around. So it is a wrapped bodice. And I'm 5'5", and it hits about mid-calf on me. It has some really big pockets. You guys, these pockets are like the best part of this. The best part of this jumpsuit. I could put like my car keys, I could put my cell phone in here, nothing falls out. I put cookies in here. Shh, don't tell my husband. That's where I like stow away cookies. Yeah, so how the bodice works, let me see if I could do this. I'm going to untie this. I hope I don't flash you guys, and I hope this doesn't make anybody uncomfortable. But so it has two pieces. You have this piece here, and then you have this piece back here. So this piece goes under here, and then there is a long tie that's attached to it, and the tie gets put through this like hole right here in the side seam. Can you guys see that? So you can pull this through, and then you have this that wraps around. Pretty simple. And I actually really like that it does that. So yeah, the pattern calls for the garment to be made out of like a medium bottom weight fabric. And I ended up making this out of a cotton shirting, and it worked perfectly. The reason why I made this out of cotton shirting is because this was supposed to be a wearable muslin, and that is because I always have issues with rompers or jumpsuits being too short in the bodice. I don't know why, because I don't think my torso is that much longer than like the average girl, but it must be because when I was first starting to try to wear jumpsuits or rompers with ready to wear, if it had like straps, or like a bodice like this, like I would either be like hunched like this because it would just be so short, or the bottom portion, and I apologize if this is TMI, but the bottom portion would be like pulled up super high to where like basically my butt was eating it. And so it would just be like super uncomfortable to wear. It just like not flattering, and my butt would be hanging out, and I'm just like, this is so bad. So then I would try, I know, Pepper, I know. Sorry, I don't know if you guys heard that. But then, so I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll just try like something like strapless. And so I would try something strapless, and then if the shorts were, the bottom portion were sitting where it needed to sit on me, the top would be like down, like way like just down to where, you know, just, yeah, I think you guys get the picture. So then I wanted to try to make my own rompers and jumpsuits from, you know, sewing patterns, and I had the same problem. Torsos were always too short for me. So I was like, alright, I'm going to just make a wearable muslin, and I chose this fabric because it was 50% off, and then I had a coupon for 20% off your purchase, so it only ended up being like $6 a yard, and I was like, okay, this is cute fabric, so if it works out, then great, I have something that I can wear, and if it doesn't, I mean, it's cute, and someone will probably want it, so it won't go to waste. So I made the sorry guys, my camera battery died. So what was oh yeah, I was talking about this fabric. So yeah, I ended up getting this because it's only like $6 a yard. So I was okay with like donating this garment if it didn't work out for me. Oh, one more thing real quick. Oh, sorry, Pepper kicked the camera. There are no like inset or no sleeves. It does have a pattern. It does have a pattern piece to make sleeves, but if you didn't want to, it's just like one piece. There's no like sleeve to put in, but it kind of looks like short sleeves. So yeah, before I forget to mention that. Alright, so now that I've kind of talked about this garment a little bit and showed you, I'm going to go over my pattern review. So I have it written down here so I don't forget anything. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So the first thing is fit and sizing. So what am I trying to say? The pattern says that it is designed for like an oversized fit, and that is because there's like no zippers or any like closures really that require a lot of fitting, and it's supposed to be, you know, easier to make and easier to fit. And I like that it's a little bit oversized because it makes it easier to get the garment on and off to go to the bathroom. So with that being said, my measurements put me at a UK size 8, maybe a 10, I can't remember. But I looked at the finished garment measurements because it said that it was oversized, and I wanted to like, you know, check to see what the bust was going to be, like what the wearing ease was. And if I were to make the size that my measurements put me at, it would give me like 4, maybe 6 inches of wearing ease in the bust. And I didn't want that, mainly because I was afraid of this either like, you know, being much lower, which would make it uncomfortable for me to wear, or there would be like a lot of fabric, you know, in the chest area. So because of that, I ended up sizing down, and sorry, there's a fly in my house and this landed on my camera. Okay, anyways, so I was okay with sizing down on the whole pattern, and that is because it is, you know, generously sized. There's a lot of wearing ease in the waist and a lot of wearing ease in the hip. So I ended up sizing one size down completely, and it actually worked out really well for me. Yeah, and you guys, the torso fits, which is fantastic, which is why I'm wearing my wearable muslin instead of like, you know, one made out of different fabric, because yeah, the torso fits, and I like this. So yeah, alright, the next thing is instructions. These instructions are actually pretty well written. They have like little illustrations of the steps, so you could see what each step was talking about, and even the instructions were clearly written as well. And it's not too difficult of a pattern to make either. So I think that a beginner, I think a beginner would actually fare pretty well at making this. So was there a sew along? I don't know if there was a sew along, because I didn't look. Mainly because the instructions were clear and I didn't have any confusion, so I didn't really need to look for a sew along, if that makes sense. So your options, there are 2 options. So like I said about the sleeve portion, so I guess this would be like the sleeveless length, and then they have one with a sleeve that you could put on, which would probably come down to like my elbow maybe. And it's only available in a PDF pattern, but the PDF has copy, I think they're called copy shop options, so you can either print it at home, which I don't know why you would, because it has like over 40 pages I think to stick together, but I mean that's just me. I kind of stopped doing PDF patterns because I was tired of printing 40 pieces of paper and sticking them together. But when I saw that this had the copy shop version where I could just print it offline and have it shipped to my house, I was sold. I was like, yep, gonna do that. So I found this pattern on the Fold Line website, and I'll put a link to that in the description box below. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you guys about this pattern real quick. Sorry if this feels rushed. My camera battery is not like the best right now. So yeah, what else can I say? I would recommend this for like a beginner. One, because there is no, if you do this version, there's no sleeve to put in, so you don't have to worry about that. There's no zipper, there's no buttons, there's like, it's nothing. It's just literally like your pants, your pockets, and then like a bodice that you attach to it that wraps around. It's pretty good. I'm definitely going to make one of these for the fall time, and I'm going to make it out of like a medium weight, like the fabric, like the pattern suggests. And the reason why I'm not doing that now is because this is really lightweight and breathable, and it's starting to get really hot here in Nebraska. It was 100 degrees a couple days ago, and you know, I was like, ugh, I don't know if I would want to wear this outside if it was made in a heavier weight. So yeah, I actually had no difficulties with the fit of this pattern, which I thought I was going to. I really thought I was going to have problems with the bodice. So I apologize if I don't have any like troubleshooting for you guys being like, well, this didn't work, so I did this to make it, but it fits me. So I would suggest to make a wearable muslin, just because I understand that everybody's proportions are a little bit different. So, and because it is a one piece, you may have to lengthen it if you're taller. I think if I was probably maybe an inch or two taller, I probably would have had to lengthen the bodice a little bit. But yeah, other than that, oh, and check the finished measurements. I think you guys should go off of that because there is a lot of wearing ease in this. So that's what I did, and I'm glad that I did, because I think if I would have did the size that it told me to do, it would have been too big in the bust, and it would have made it uncomfortable for me to wear. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put a picture of me wearing it at the end of this clip. And like I said, when you guys are done here, go head over to Claire's channel and check out her video. I actually think she hacked this jumpsuit into something exciting. So if you guys want to see what she did, definitely click that link in the description box below and head over there. And also, if you guys like this kind of video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment below letting me know if you find it helpful to see this like patterns worn on different bodies, and if you would like to see more collaborations like this in the future, because I think this is actually a pretty fun thing to do. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. So one more thing before I sign off. I have started going back to college and yeah, it's been taking up a lot more time than I thought it would. So my videos, I'm not going to be really consistent or have a lot of stuff to put out each month, and I apologize for that, but I'm trying to graduate college and get my degree before we move again, which is the end of 2021. So right now I'm on track to graduate at the beginning of 2021, but I'm trying to accelerate this and graduate in 2020, which is next year, which is crazy. So wish me luck that I can do this, and I'll be seeing you guys, in my next video. Bye everyone. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a pattern review on this jumpsuit that I'm wearing. This is, oh, here comes Morton. This drive-by. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You want to say hi? He says no. Okay. So, oh, here comes Pepper. Oh, here comes Morton. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Say hello to Pepper. Alright.